This is what I see. And it's happening. And I know about the ones that when you talk about people trying to get over and the ones that's trying to be legitimate, right? And what I see is that, and what it seems like, because if you look at what's going to happen here, I don't know about in Arkansas, I don't know how it's going there, but I know as here and other places that's opened up, as of tomorrow, everything is going to open. I should say everything, but places where you can spend the most money are going to open up tomorrow. Places like beauty parlors, barbershops, little small businesses like that are not opening up tomorrow. And you would think that in places like that, it'd be easier to open those up first because you can bring them in by appointment. So what's pretty happening here, where I live, is that those businesses are getting choked out because they can't open. And they forcing people to do things on the side, have little secret places to do hair, or have a little secret place to open up their little barbecue spot. Now, even though some of those are essential, but it's not essential enough for the owner to even open his doors because he's not going to get that foot flow of people. So now they're losing. So what do you think about that?
I think indirectly it is an opportunity. And let me say that because they're not going to come out and say that that's the intention. But gotcha. they're not going to do anything to address the disparities of it either. So it's an indirect. So it defaults to an indirect way, or an indirect attack on Black-owned or people, small businesses owned by minorities.
Yeah.
And so they're not going to put forth the effort to address it, but because they're not, quite naturally, they're not really important to them. What's important to them is making sure that these other businesses that qualify as small businesses, but making sure that they stay open.
Gotcha.
Because it goes back who's sitting on these boards. It goes back who owns these institutions, and also it goes back to who's lobbying for these institutions. We gotta understand that the reason why a lot of these businesses get the support that they need is because they have lobbyists that's constantly in these legislators' ear. That's constantly speaking on their behalf and making sure that their ideologies are being pushed through. And that's what gets a lot of us, is that we don't have people that's constantly fighting on our behalf. We do, but not like that, paid people who's paid to lobby and paid to do that, to make sure that, our concerns are addressed. Then we don't have people that's controlling, enough of us who's controlling this. And so we just have to find ways to create, stop trying to sit at everybody else's table and recognize our own tables.
Gotcha.
And once we start recognizing, embracing our own tables, then we can start really providing and building a movement that establishes that now we don't even have to rely so much on these loans from the government. Is that we're building our own stream of network so that we can pull from. So, yeah, bro. I think that was some things that we can do to start doing. Is doing little things like this. Really paying attention to the stuff that John Hope Bryan is doing, because he's doing some phenomenal things around this nation. It's just that a lot of us, we don't know that he even exists.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's hard to measure on that, because I think, the COVID-19 is a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a curse because obviously it's killed thousands of people and, affected, a million or so more. But at the same time, it's allowed people to see what really matters in terms of life. So that being said, the barbers, the masseuses, the nail techs, and the beauty stylists, they have loyal customers, and they have people that they've seen that they provided service for years. And I know here in Little Rock, I know some barbers that are not working. Their customers are still giving them, little money here and there, because as independent contractors, sole proprietors that these individual barbers and stylists are, they can't get, traditionally they wouldn't be eligible for unemployment. So their unemployment has been delayed for quite some time, and it's just about to get started either this week or next week, where it would be back paid, because they've been out of work the longest than everybody else. So, but at the same time, even with that going on, their loyal customers have been able to give them, a few dollars here, and basically keep some form of what they was doing previously, up to par. Now, it's not like that for everybody. Some people have to go out and get part-time jobs, and that's just, what comes with the territory. You still got to eat, you still got to provide for your family, so you have to go out and figure out something. Just can't sit on your butt and just, wait for God to do everything for you. But I don't think that the intent to shut down barbershops and beauty salons was meant to cut out a large part of our working public. I think that the reaction to COVID, because providing hair, providing, to do hair and cut hair and stuff like that, you have so much interpersonal contact that you're putting yourself at a higher risk of being, with the speaking and everything else being around you. It's such a high risk of contracting the virus when you with somebody that could be asymptomatic.
Gotcha.
So that's my thing. It's just that's the reaction that was put in place, that these personal services businesses, we got to limit those because these are COVID hotspots, because there's so much, close, hand to skin contact, as well as, hair, mouth, all of that, which at the end of the day, it's going to change the life for a lot of people, because you're not going to be able to do the same. You're not going to be able to operate the same.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. And I guess what I look at is that everything what you said, I totally agree with. But the same thing is going to happen when you open the malls.
Mm-hmm.
When you open the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
When you open all that, you still going to have that close to close proximity. You still going to have people bumping into each other, especially on the mall. 25%. 25%. That's what the capacity for each plate per square footage. 25%.
Now,
25% per square footage.
now, are they gonna limit the amount of people that come into these closed venues?
That's what I'm saying. It's 25%. 25% of your occupancy.
Oh,
Whatever that is, whatever 25% look like, that's what's going to be in your business. 25%. And the minute they open up, so they say open up the economy, this is going to happen.